out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. We continue our Christmas show from last year with a special episode of the Topnotch Tangler. Before that, we'd like to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of. We'd also like to thank our parent network, IABD Presents, which you can find at iabdpresents.com. It's podcast, written work, video, and more. I'd recommend checking out the short story series that are on the website. You've got Stark Story Snacks, complete Season 1 available now, or God is My BFF, which is an ongoing text-based web series. 3 seasons have already been released, with a 4th coming very soon this fall. So head on over to IABD Presents and check it out. Also, big thanks to MadLab Theater, who are awesome, our host site. Our next live show there will be Saturday, August 12th at 5:30. Tickets available at madlab.net/tickets. Before that, though, we're participating in the West Grandview Fringe Festival at Jimmy V's in Grandview on Friday, August 4th and Saturday, August 5th. Radio Hour will be performing on Saturday at 6 p.m. So come join us. The network's bringing a lot of other programming as well. Go to Facebook, look up OGP Productions to figure out what all is happening. There's improv troupes and short plays and all kinds of fun things. It's going to be a really good time. Now enjoy this episode of the Topnotch Tangler.
Our next program tonight features that fearless fighter with fantastic features, the Topnotch Tangler. One night, years ago, a brilliant scientist from a rich family found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time, or possibly the right place at the right time, depending on your perspective. Pelted with rays no one fully understands, Miss Kimberly Benson was transformed into the Topnotch Tangler, a superhero who can save the city. Along with Police Commissioner Carl Darling and the eager young Lieutenant Adam Carson, this terrific trio keeps Tiptown safe from the terrible townies who terrorize it. We join Kimberly in her apartment on Christmas Eve.
Oh, Kimberly, alone on Christmas. Well, this is depressing. Maybe you should have flown home for the holidays. I mean, how long has it been since you've seen your parents, brother, sister? Now, who could that be at 9 p.m. on Christmas Eve? Maybe it's a supervillain who has learned my secret identity. Or it's a crook who thinks they're gonna find an old woman home to rob her. Or maybe it's just the Chinese food I ordered. Yeah, that's probably it, Chinese food. Oh! Well, Lieutenant Carson, what are you doing here on Christmas Eve?
Well, sorry, Miss Benson, but I had to talk to you.
Well, come in. What's the matter? Did something happen to Carl?
No, I think the commissioner's fine. It's about you.
Me?
Yes, I've been trying to tell you for weeks, but the commissioner's always around and you're never home, and when I stop by here and I just don't know when to...
Listen, please, you're babbling. Take a breath, tell me what's wrong.
I know you're the Topnotch Tangler.
What? No. I'm so sorry. You must... I've got great respect for her. She's wonderful.
It's no use, Miss Benson. I know the truth. When Nathan Chestnut knocked you out, I was looking over you for injuries, and I peeked under your mask before I knew what I was doing.
What?
I'm so sorry. I was worried about a head wound, and I needed to make sure you were okay. I didn't even realize what I was doing until I glimpsed your face.
Oh, well...
Well, don't worry, though. I put the mask back on real quick. No one else saw, and I haven't even told a soul.
Well, I would really appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone, Carson.
Of course, ma'am. Your secret is safe with me. Only, don't you think the commissioner ought to know?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't mean to overstep, Miss Benson. It's just, he's so hung up on you, and you just never really gave him a good reason for the breakup. I assume it has to do somehow with the whole superhero thing, because I've seen the way you look at him, and maybe it would help him to know the truth.
Well, I'm sorry, Carson. That's impossible. Carl can never know my secret. It would break his heart to learn that I've been lying to him for this long.
I think he'd understand, especially if you took him back.
But I can't. I love him too much, and dating me puts him in danger.
He's the police commissioner. He already has a dangerous job.
Well, I know, but I don't want to add more peril to it. Besides, I'm trying to get past my feelings for him so they don't distract me during a fight.
Oh, I understand, Miss Benson. Really, I do. And it's not like I've ever been able to keep a girlfriend, but I think you two just have something special, and
Okay, enough, Carson. I'm sorry, but I don't want to discuss Carl with you.
Well, fair enough. I'm sorry to bother you on Christmas Eve, and I'm sorry for peeking under your mask.
Oh, you're no bother, Lieutenant Carson, and I'm glad you know.
Really?
Well, yes, it's so hard to keep this secret, and it's nice to have someone that I consider a real friend know who I am.
Well, that means a lot, Miss Benson.
Oh, you can call me Kim.
Only if you call me Adam.
Well, all right, Adam. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm sure you'll want to get back to your family tonight.
Oh, no, Kim. I'm an only child. My father passed away and my mother lives in Florida, and I have to work tomorrow, so there wasn't time to go home.
Oh, I forgot you brave, noble cops have to work on the holidays so the rest of us can be with our families. So you don't have anywhere else to spend Christmas? No friends or any other relations in town?
No, ma'am.
Well, I've got a nice fire going, and I just ordered some Chinese food, so why don't you stay here and eat?
Are you sure you don't mind?
Oh, not at all. I think it would be good for the both of us. Besides, I'm sure you have a million questions you're dying to ask the Topnotch Tangler.
Oh, boy, do I!
Oh, and what would you like to know first?
Okay, well, I have a lot of them, but let's start with this. I've heard your general origin, of course, but would you mind telling me the real story of how you got your powers?
Not at all. I was a brilliant scientist from a rich family who found myself in the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right place at the right time, depending on your perspective. I was pelted with rays no one fully understands. Well, you know, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's start from the beginning.
8 years ago, Benson Laboratories, it's late one fall evening, and the brilliant young Miss Kimberly Benson, daughter of the company's founder and heir of the family fortune, is hard at work on her doctoral thesis, an experiment in Delma rays.
Oh, come on, Kimberly. Oh, you're hopeless as money and you'll never be as good at running the company as your father. Oh, but at least you can prove that you're a top innovator and scientist. And you're going to be discovering breakthroughs that will just finance the next wave of innovations here.
Did you say something, Miss Benson?
No, just talking to myself again, Sam. Oh, and how many times have I asked you to call me Kim?
Oh, sorry. It's just hard to get used to being on a first-name basis with the boss's daughter, you know?
No, I don't know. I've always been the boss's daughter. But this experiment, if it works, should finally make me my own woman.
Oh, absolutely. The Delma rays will power every home in America at a fraction of the cost of traditional electricity.
Exactly, and if I can just... There!
Wait, you're finished?
What? No. I was just adjusting the lens. These rays have months more work before they can even start to be tested.
Right, of course. Duh, Sam. I'm only just your laboratory assistant who's worked beside you every step of the way. I knew it wasn't complete.
Okay. Well, I think that's enough for tonight, Sam.
Okay, well, sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow, Miss Benson.
Sam?
Yes?
Why are you all wet?
Oh, well, you sent me up to the roof to adjust the antenna, remember?
Yeah?
It's raining pretty hard outside. I think it's gonna be a heck of a storm.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Well, let's just both go home and get out of here before it gets any worse, shall we?
No one will discover until later that because of the precise way in which Sam adjusted the antenna, the bolt is able to make it through the lab below, activating the incomplete Delma ray machine. The containment housing not finished, the rays go everywhere, damaging equipment, wrecking the lab, hitting Sam and Kim, and blasting out all over the city to touch a handful of other individuals as well. But Kim and Sam bear the worst of it, the rays pelting them for several minutes, even after they slip into unconsciousness. A few minutes later,
Oh, what a bad day to wear a scientific kilt. Oh man, my head hurts. Wait a minute. Miss Benson!
I'm all right, Sam.
Wait a minute, are you sure? Are you all right?
Yes, that shouldn't have happened. How did that lightning bolt make it all the way into the lab?
I don't know, ma'am.
I feel, funny. Like I suddenly understand business matters very well. So well that I can make a corporation super successful again. Even if they did something really bad, like have an experiment blow up and affect people miles away. And I think, I can see through that file cabinet there. I have X-ray vision.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. But not as amazing as how you're floating off the floor, though.
Oh my goodness, I can fly.
That's so great, Miss Benson. Kim.
Oh, Kim, please.
Sorry.
How do you feel, Sam?
I'm fine, except my foot seems to be tangled up in these wires here.
Let me help you with that.
Both of them are pretty tangled. It really might take a while for you to...
Done? Well, apparently I can untangle wires really well too, Sam. Isn't this great?
Yeah.
Do you feel any powers?
Wait a minute. I think I... Oh, sorry. No, that was just a sneeze. I'm still completely normal.
Well, good. That's good, Sam. In fact... Oh, no.
What is it, Miss Benson?
I think I've lost all my sciencey knowledge. I don't remember anything about how these Delmo rays are supposed to work.
Oh, no! You were the only one that really understood the Delmo rays.
Oh, I know, and now it's gone. It's just all gone.
I'm so sorry, Miss Benson.
Oh, that's all right, Sam. I mean, the rays gave me lots of cool other things. I mean, I guess I would expect some negative feedback. I just balance things out, you know?
But your dream was to be a scientist.
Well, my dream will just have to change.
But you could still...
No buts. I was just pelted with powerful rays no one fully understands. And I live to tell about it. Not only have I gained some pretty cool new abilities, lots of people have it much, much worse. So don't feel bad for me, Sam. I'll be all right.
Oh, good. Rescue is here. But the door, it appears to be jammed. You should see if you have some super strength too, and you can unjam it.
Yeah,
What? Wait, what is it, Kim?
I don't think I want them to find out about me, Sam. If people knew what I am now, that I can do things normal people can't, I don't want that kind of attention.
Wow, you're also strangely processing all of this really fast.
I am, aren't I? Oh, I wonder if that's one of my powers too.
Oh, cool.
Sam, please don't tell them. Let's just keep what I can do between us, okay?
Of course, Miss Benson. Oh, sorry, Kim. Your secret is safe with me.
Aw, thanks, Sam. You're a great friend.
Oh boy, what a story, Miss Kim.
Oh, well, thanks, Adam. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Whatever happened to Sam? Did he get powers too?
Oh, yes, he did. They just took a lot longer to manifest.
Wow, is he still your friend? Wait, I know! Is he Captain Comptroller?
No, he's not Captain Comptroller. That's another story for another time.
Oh, I understand. Well, thanks for sharing your story with me, Kim.
Well, thanks for giving me a friend that I can share it with, Adam. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, now, I'm a little curious. Now, who's Sam, and what's his story that Kim was so hesitant to tell? Oh, okay. And why is our writer signaling that I should drop it and move on? Does that mean he doesn't know yet, and that we're not going to find out anytime soon? I guess so. What we'll have to wait for, we won't have to wait long, though, because it's another installment of the Topnotch Tangler, so come back in 2017 for more alliteration-amped adventures.
It's
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 82. The Topnotch Tangler number 9, Gather Around the Fire. Starred Samantha Stark as Kimberly Benson, aka the Topnotch Tangler. Joe Morales as Lieutenant Adam Carson. And Ryan Yohe as Sam. As always, it was narrated by Chris Allen, Foley artist Seamus Talty. The show was directed by Chase McCants and written by Jerome Wetzel. Music by Nathan Haley and Jerome Wetzel. Please check out our website. It's allbeendoneradiohour.com. Follow us on social media at IABD Presents. And if you really love us, we'd super appreciate taking a few seconds to rate and review us on iTunes. Super helpful to getting the word out there about us. And, hopefully you do love us at this point. So please do rate and review us. See you next week.
Oh my god, so much talking.
And it's okay, gets the job done well.
Stop giving me lines.
Okay, I'll give you less lines.
Oh, your lines in the show. I thought you meant the people around you.
No, I'm highlighting a lot. I'm like, so much talking. Why do I have to talk so much? Guys,
So you want fewer...
I'm really pissy right now. Everyone stop talking.
Sam's in a bad place.
So Sam wants to be in the show less, noted.
Can I just stand there and look kind of cute?
And then